ne morate očekivati svaki put, a i neće biti svakako tako, dakle da ono što je objavljeno, odnosno ti dokumenti koje ste do sada imali priliku evo da možda vidite, pročitate, dakle da to bude ono što ćemo mi raditi na časovima online nastave. Na časovima online nastave ćemo se uglavnom, kao što sam upravo rekla, fokusirati na te vježbe koje se tiču gramatike, dakle uradit ćemo reviziju najvažnijih aspekata gramatike i neke vježbe vokabulara, ali ćemo isto tako i pokušati da realiziramo dakle diskusije, da uradimo vježbe diskusije na određene teme, što je pomalo ipak, neću reći nije naravno neizvodljivo, malo je teško s obzirom na to da postoje ta ograničenja, s obzirom na broj prisutnih i na vaše mogućnosti da u stvari učestvujete u komunikaciji, osim na način da pišete poruke. Ali evo, svakako, malo čas sam rekla, dakle svi vaši prijedlozi, ideje o tome šta biste voljeli da radimo na časovima su svakako dobrodošli, dakle u odnosu na ono što sam ja planirala da radimo i što ćemo raditi, svakako to uvijek možemo modifikovati i prilagoditi vašim potrebama, tako da evo, možete uvijek predložiti ono što vas posebno interesuje. Kažem, ne morate se, nećemo se striktno pridržavati onoga što je u stvari objavljeno u dokumentima. U principu nećemo imati vremena da obradimo sve ono što jeste navedeno u dokumentima, nećemo imati priliku da diskutujemo o svim sadržajima koje ćete moći pročitati dakle, u dokumentima. Napravljena je selekcija sadržaja koje ćemo mi raditi dakle, u okviru ovih online aktivnosti i to su one koje su možda evo, neću reći bitnije, ali konstrukcije koje su češće korištene, za koje je važno da budete sigurni u njih, dakle kada ih koristite i način na koji ih koristite, tako da još jedanput dakle, kažem, nećemo imati priliku i vremena da obradimo sve ono što je obuhvaćeno dokumentima, vi svakako nadam se da ćete te dokumente pročitati detaljno, odnosno radi se o vrlo jednostavnim sadržajima, o stvarima koje su vam poznate od ranije. Možete, evo, u principu svakako pročitati, vidjeti o čemu se radi, što je obuhvaćeno u dokumentima i eventualno ako vam bude, ne znam, nešto nejasno ili ako biste željeli da dodamo nešto u odnosu na ono što ćemo raditi na ovim online časovima, svakako možete to spomenuti ili evo možemo prilagoditi uvijek planirane aktivnosti onome što vas bude eventualno više interesovalo. Eto ga. Dobro, da se vratimo na ovo o čemu smo govorili. So let's switch back to English. If we are talking about the use of present perfect as a tense, okay? Can you remember the differences between past simple tense and present perfect, or think about the name of this tense? So why is it called present perfect? Okay, there is a reason for that. What does the name of this tense tell us? Okay, so present perfect tense. Can you remember anything about present perfect? So we said that we would use past tense to talk about things, activities, actions, events that happened in the past and were completed in the past. But when it comes to present perfect tense, okay, there are differences, or a few differences. The way how we would use present perfect tense is, of course, different to using past simple tense. So anyone who remembers present perfect, do you know which tense that is? Anyone who can give me an example of present perfect tense? Okay. So what would you say? Why is it called present perfect? Yes, okay, because we would use this tense to actually talk about things that happened in the past but are somehow related to present time. Okay, so what could it be? There are several ways how we can actually use present perfect tense. We might use it to talk about actions, okay, so events that started happening in the past but are still either relevant in the present time or are still happening or taking place until the moment of speaking. Okay, so they're still going on, or there is a possibility that a certain thing will happen in the future or will be repeated in the future. To make this a bit clearer, you can compare, for example, writers, okay, someone who has passed away, so who is not, who doesn't live any longer, so a writer, and talk about whichever book or whatever this person wrote in the past. We would say, I don't know, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, okay? So we, of course, would be sure when we think about which tense to use here, because we know that this person, he passed away, so he doesn't live anymore, and there is no way that he can actually do something again. But if we're talking about the writer who is still alive, okay, we would say that this person has written like 10 books so far, okay. So Mirza, no, with Shakespeare, we would say Shakespeare wrote, but with someone who is still like alive, we would say, I don't know, Nora Bazdul Hubyar has written 10 books so far, okay. So yes, Armin, for actions that have consequences in the present, can you give me an example of that? Can you remember of something? Okay, like I have broken my glasses, yes, or it has snowed. She has broken a PC. Yes, okay. So we would say that it could be used for actions that have consequences in the present. In most cases, these are the actions that have like happened in the recent past, and thus they have consequences in the present time. Okay, so something that has happened like recently would be expressed by using present perfect tense. And of course, remember some of the indicators, time expressions that are usually used as present perfect tense would be like recently, yet. Let's remember some more. What are the time expressions that are usually used with present perfect? Okay, since, for. Okay, so since and for are used in the context that I have talked about before. Yeah, just is one of them, one of these time expressions that are related to actions that happened in a recent past. Okay, just or just now. Since and for, what I wanted to mention are related to expressing or talking about actions that started in the past but are still ongoing. Okay, so I have worked for the same company since 1994. Or I have worked for IBM for 10 years, to say, to talk about the period of time something has happened or has been happening. What is important when comparing past tense and present perfect tense is that compare sentences. I worked for IBM for 10 years and I have worked for IBM for 10 years. What is different between these two sentences, or in these two sentences? So if you say I worked using past simple tense, okay, of course, yes. I was just about to write these sentences down. Yes. So if you say I worked for IBM for 10 years using past simple tense, then this would mean that I'm not working anymore there. Okay, so I stopped working. But if I say I have worked for IBM for 10 years, that would mean that I still work there. Okay, so there is an important difference in this context. Okay, we also might use present perfect tense to ask about things that have either happened or haven't happened so far. Remember the questions, have you ever been in Japan? Have you ever done something like so far? Have you done something in the past, like so far, up to the moment when this is mentioned, when this thing or event or whatever it might be actually was mentioned? Okay, so we might as well use it in that context. Any other, maybe, I don't know, example or way that we can use present perfect tense that you have remembered? Have a look at these examples here. Yeah, we can say that we, of course, use the present perfect to talk about a repeated past events that may happen again in the future. You have these like examples. Brazil, I don't know whether you can see them here on the screen. Brazil have won the World Cup 5 times, or the doctor has saved many lives. Okay, so referring to something related to either, I don't know, a person who is still alive. Okay, so there is a chance that something done by that person is repeated again. Yes, okay, yeah, Irma, that's right. Or if there is a possibility that something will happen again, then we would talk about activities of that kind that happened in the past by using present perfect. Okay, so when we use past tense, it's important to remember that that kind of sentence refers or would refer to something that was completed, and that's it, cannot be repeated or cannot happen again in future. Okay. Such as Mirza, for example. Yes, to use it as an auxiliary and as a main verb, if this is what you meant. I have had the same car for 10 years. I have had a bad luck. Maybe that's not the best example, but yes, I have had the same car, which means that I have had it. Like it started like sometime ago, like whatever it might be, 10 years, and I still have it. But if you say just I had this kind of car for 10 years, then it means that you do not have it anymore. So you have either sold it or changed it. So there is this, let's say, most important difference in the way how we use present perfect and past tense. Okay, let's do some practice. We'll start with just practicing with sentences that require the use of either past simple or past continuous. Just read the sentences quickly and decide about the form of the verb to be used in these sentences. So in the first task, I think that most of the sentences are actually like a combination of, or they present combination of activities that happened or were happening in the past, like a certain activity that was in progress in a particular period of time when it was interrupted by some other, again, completed action in the past. Yes, okay, so this one task, it says practice 1, okay. So the first sentence, Joanne, Joanne was making, as Emin said or has noted down, Joanne was making coffee when Peter called. Okay, good. Second one, while he was printing the documents, the printer ran out of ink. Okay, they decided to have lunch in the park while the sun was still shining. Good. I called Mike this morning, but he didn't answer. Was he attending the same meeting as you? Okay, good. The next one, at 11 a.m. this morning, Carol. What do you think? So she wasn't reading her mails. She was making a coffee in the office kitchen. Okay, good. The next one. John had a car accident while he... Yes, okay. That was the previous one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So when while he was driving, okay, he was talking on his mobile phone when he reversed into a tree. Okay, good. Now let's just mention some of the activities that you guys were, let's say, performing or doing yesterday at a certain point of time. Can you remember? Let's say, what were you doing at midday yesterday? What were you doing at midday? So you would say, I was eating, okay, or yeah, Imran, Adnan, Adam, what were you guys doing? Okay, you were reading a book. How about the others? Okay. Nerma or someone else? Okay, so you play guitar. Nice. Flying? Okay. Yeah, lots of different things. Okay, let's move on. Complete the sentences using the correct form of the past continuous or past simple tense again. Okay, so now you need to fill in the gaps using either a combination of these tenses or the same tense in a given sentence. So let's see what we have. Which client, have a look at these verbs in brackets. Which client, yes. Okay, so which client were you meeting when I called you yesterday afternoon? Yes, that would be it. While he... So while he was browsing our website, he received an important email. Okay. The third one. Did you... Yes, did you see the boss this morning? Yes, okay, so he was walking his new dog. Okay. He was walking, yes, so it would be past simple in the first sentence and then past continuous. Fourth sentence, their price because wait for a better offer. So we didn't accept their price because, yes, great. So we were waiting, yes, for a better offer. We didn't accept their price because we were waiting for a better offer. Good. Next sentence, John. Didn't come to the meeting because he was working on a major project. Okay, Mr. Lee was working so hard that he fell asleep at his desk. Okay, great. While they were having lunch, okay, in the office canteen, the CEO, arrived and, greeted them with a handshake. Great. Okay, good. Next sentence is a question. So were you having lunch? Yes, when I called you, when I called your office yesterday. Okay. Again, a question. The next one. Did the package arrive when I... Did the package arrive when would you say I visited or I was visiting maybe? Yes, so it would be better to use past continuous in this other in this other part of the sentence. So when I was visiting the factory, yeah. Okay, the next one, I didn't have time to deal with your request because I not only fixing, but I was fixing. Okay, good. So because I was fixing our server. Okay, when Abdul The next one, when Abdul, so it's a combination or either past simple or past continuous. Okay, so this task is related only to those two tenses. When I arrived at the conference, one of the speakers was giving, okay, a marketing presentation. Okay, the next one, Mario met Judith, okay, while they were working for the same company. Good. They liked each other immediately. Okay, good. And the last one here in this task, I didn't see you this morning. Okay, or I saw you. Okay, I saw you. It would be a positive form. Yes, I saw you this morning on the street, but I couldn't say. Okay, so it would be, we would use a negative form here. I couldn't say hello to you because you. Okay, so it would be past continuous here. You were walking too fast. So you were walking too fast. Mirza, don't forget to use the auxiliary verb as well. So not only walking, but were walking. Okay. Okay, so remember, if you would like me to repeat the rules or to talk about the way how each of or any of the tenses that we'll be talking about is formed, please say so. Okay, I'm not, or I wasn't talking about this because I expect you guys to actually have listened about this for many times so far, so I don't want to like bother you with that. Okay, if there is a need, just feel free to say that. Okay, yeah, the next one, we'll look at the pictures and try to make sentences with, again, past simple or continuous, like in the example. So tell me what you can see, what you think is going on or is shown on the pictures. So he was reading when the phone rang, or the phone rang while he was reading. So you can say it whichever way. So yeah, let's think about this second picture. Okay, so she was talking on the phone when the train arrived. Okay. The third one. What do you think? Great. Okay, excellent. So she was eating when she got a notice of some sort, like it could be a fax or whatever. Okay, good. Picture number 4. Okay. Excellent. Okay, good. The next one. What do you think? What do you think is shown on this one? Picture number 5. Okay, yeah, great. So she was giving a presentation when he asked her something. Okay, great. Picture number 6. So he fell asleep while he was studying. Okay, great. Let's move on. Let's remember forms, past simple and past participle. Yeah, okay. Form of some of commonly or frequently used verbs. Okay. So yeah, the first one is already done. So do, did, done. Eat, ate. And yeah, past participle would be eaten. Buy, past simple and past participle. Bought. Okay, great. Give. Okay, gave and given. Get, no, get, but get, got ili gotten. Znači, past particip oblik može biti i got i gotten. Ok, dakle, get, got ili get, gotten. Dakle, za past particip za ovu treću kolonu oba su oblika tača i got i gotten, odnosno oba se oblika mogu upotrijebiti. See, so, seen, kao što ste već napisali, have, had, go, when, gone, teach, be careful with that one, teach, taught, okay, good. But Nejad, be careful with the way, or Imran, the way how you write this one. So it's not with O, but with A. Yes, taught. Znači piše se sa A, pazite na to. Okay. Make, made. Yes, say. Sad, no. New, known. Okay, great. Meet. Met. Write. Written. Excellent. Read. A specific, because yes, we would write past tense and past participle form in the same way, but we would read that, read, read, okay? Take, took, taken, and drive, drove, driven. Okay, good. Now, in your next task, you need to complete the sentences with the correct forms of suitable verbs from the table. So you need to think about a proper tense to use. So think about whether it should be past tense or present perfect. And you also need to think of a suitable verb. Okay, so these are common situations and you will easily remember which verb to use. So think about the verb to use in the following sentences and think about the tense that you think might be appropriate. Okay, so yesterday I ate a pizza for lunch. Okay, a lot of interesting people at the conference yesterday. So you said met, okay, or saw, but yeah, of course it will be past tense. Then the next one, Michael is a colleague of mine. Okay, let's think about this sentence. So which tense, Eldin, Emir, which tense would you use? Okay, let's comment on the third sentence. Okay, just take it easy, slow down a bit, because you guys have given me different answers. So the third one, let's think about this one again. Michael is a colleague of mine. Remember what we said about the things that are still ongoing, that are still relevant in the present time. So if in the first sentence someone said, Michael is a colleague of mine, so this sentence means that this is still ongoing, okay? So we need to use present perfect. It's not only I know him. Nemojte da vas prevari naš jezik u ovom kontekstu. Ovo namjerno govorim sada na našem, evo upravo da bih naglasila tu bitnu razliku. Dakle, u našem jeziku nemojte da vas prevari u stvari u prevođenju s našeg na engleski jezik, ako je to način na koji eventualno formirate rečenica na engleskom jeziku, da rečenica poznajem ga 10 godina i jeste u našem jeziku na present, odnosno u obliku za present. Međutim, u engleskom jeziku to mora biti present perfect, jer se odnosi na nešto što je počelo i trajalo određeno vrijeme u prošlosti, ali još uvijek, dakle, ili traje ili je bitno ili relevantno u sadašnjosti. Ok, dakle, zbog toga kad kažete, evo, na primjer, da napravimo distinkciju, jednostavan primjer da damo, rekli bi se živim u Mostaru, živim u Sarajevu. Ako ne spomenete koliko dugo, dakle, radite to, odnosno evo, živite u konkretnom primjeru, dakle, ako da je rečenica samo živim u Mostaru, onda bi tu bio koje biste vrijeme upotrijebili? Živim u Mostaru, kako biste rekli? Tako je, present simple, I live in Mostar, ali živim u Mostaru 15 godina, bismo rekli Tako je, I have lived in Mostar for 15 years. Znači, ukoliko pomenemo koliko dugo je trajala neka radnja u prošlosti, naravno uzimajući u obzir, odnosno imajući u vidu da još uvijek ili traje ili na neki način relevantna za sadašnjost, onda u tom slučaju biramo present perfect. Ok, dobro. Dakle, rekli smo, Michael is a colleague of mine, I have known him for over 10 years. Dobro, naredna rečenica, tako je, I have gotten or I have received, tako je, since this morning. Okay, so the same rules apply as in the previous sentence, since this morning. The next one, we on a business trip to Italy last week. We went on a business trip to Italy last week. The next one, what time? What do you think? Znači, za rečenice, pazite, u nekim slučajevima naravno neće igrati neku posebnu ulogu, odnosno neće biti i nije pogrešno upotrijebiti, recimo u konkretnom slučaju past tense, dakle mogli bismo na taj način formirati rečenicu. Ono što sam htjela spomenuti jeste da za radnje koje su se desile, reći ćemo, u nedavnoj prošlosti, a to je malo prije smo spomenuli, dakle to isto, something that has happened recently, okay? It is better to express these actions or activities, events by using present perfect. Znači, u slučaju da se nešto nedavno desilo, have you seen John this morning, okay? What time, znači u koje vrijeme si se ustao, obično u rečenicama u kojima se pita u tačno koje vrijeme se nešto desilo, jel u prošlosti, u takvim rečenicama je najbolje u suštini upotrijebiti, kao što je par vas predložilo, past tense, ali mogli bismo reći, s obzirom na tu na taj detalj da se odnosi na nešto što se desilo nedavno, možemo podjednako upotrijebiti i present perfect. Tako da evo, konkretno u slučaju ovakve rečenice ne bi to odigralo neku veliku ulogu, odnosno ne bi to bilo pogrešno upotrijebiti ili jedno ili drugo vrijeme. Ok, sljedeća rečenica, reći ćemo have you ever eaten sushi? Ok, yeah. The next one, Jane is a teacher. She is a teacher. She is still a teacher. Okay? That's it. So she has taught, bravo. She has taught over 100 students in her life. During my first week at the company, my manager, šta mislite? Zašto had taught? I koje je to omjer za vrijeme? Zašto Armine had taught? During my first week at the company. Pazite, kada imate ove vremenske odrednice koje ukazuju jasno na to kada se odigrala neka radnja u prošlosti i samim tim se završila, konkretno, evo, during my first week at the company, my manager taught me how to prepare contracts. U ovoj rečenici u principu nemamo potrebe da koristimo present perfect, zato jer se ona odnosi na nešto što se desilo, dakle, u prošlosti, konkretno during my first week, onda će to biti, dakle, past tense i samo pazite, znači, koje ćete glagol izabrati, evo, izabrali ste, dakle, teach, u prošlom vremenu će to biti taught me how to prepare, told me, ne, ovdje se odnosi više na to da instructed me or taught me how to prepare contracts, okay? The next one, on Monday, for 2 hours to get to work, the traffic was awful. On Monday. Tako je. Znači, koje je vrijeme bolje upotrijebiti u ovoj rečenici? On Monday, pazite, opet specific time in past is always related to past simple tense. Yes. So you would say on Monday, yes, it would be past simple. I was driving, yes. Just to point out that the action or activity, was like, or lasted for some time, okay? Yes, you can say was driving or drove just for 2 hours to get to work. Okay? No, there is no form drived, okay? Because drive is the regular verb. Yeah. Znači druga kolona, kao što je M napisao, Evo samo da razjasnimo ovo drive. Dakle, drive je nepravilni glagol. Drive, drove, driven. Ok, u ovoj konkretnoj rečenici vam treba ili was driving, što je past continuous, ili drove, što je past simple tense od glagola drive. Ok, a šta je sad bilo za have spent? Ajla? Na koju rečenicu misliš, Ajla? Ovo isto je on Monday, I have spent. Ne, dakle, rekli smo da ćemo ovu rečenicu upotrijebiti past tense. Znači, kad imate u rečenici podatak o tome kada se nešto desilo, znači ako imamo neko specific time mentioned, ok, dakle, kada je navedeno kada se nešto konkretno, tačno desilo u prošlosti, onda ćemo najčešće, dakle, trebati upotrijebiti past simple tense. Znači, on Monday, evo, ti si izabrala drugi glagol, I spent 2 hours. Znači, ne bismo mogli reći ovo for uz taj glagol. Ok? Znači, moraš izabrati neki glagol koji će u stvari omogućiti da se upotrijebi ovo for 2 hours. Ok, hoćemo li još jednu pa da se onda pozdravimo ili ste se umorili? Može, dobro, ajmo na brzinu. So, yesterday, now we should use negative forms now, okay? The sentences are similar to the ones that we have already done. Okay, so we would say, yesterday I didn't eat anything for lunch. So pay attention to time expressions, to time indicators. I and interesting people at the conference yesterday. So no, not present perfect, but if you have the information about when something happened, such as yesterday, 2 days ago, last year, okay, so you should use past simple tense. And okay, so it will be, I didn't meet. Be careful with the verb forms. I didn't meet. Da. Evo, sad smo rekli to nekoliko puta. So, I didn't meet any interesting people. What is Julie doing? I haven't seen her for over 5 years. That's it. So it would be present perfect in this one. Good. Paul, any presents on his birthday? So again, specific time. Konkretno vrijeme u prošlosti. On his birthday. He didn't get. Tako je, bravo. He didn't get any presents on his birthday. It's good to see you again. So this is, okay, related to present time. I haven't seen you for ages. Znači, treba vam negativni oblik i trebate izabrati present perfect ili past tense. I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't seen you. Pazite na kombinacije. Kako formiramo present perfect? Znači, pomoćni glagol have ili u negativnoj formi, naravno, haven't. I treća kolona, uslovno rečeno, dakle, oblik za past participle, bit će I haven't seen you for ages. Is this clear? This one, I haven't seen you for ages. Znači morate paziti, samo morate se posjetiti način na koje se tvore vremena. Malo prije sam rekla, ako ima potrebe da ponovimo pravila koja se odnose na način, dakle, tvorbu svakog glagolskih vremena, slobodno recite. 6. rečenica, I to the office party last night, I was too tired. I didn't, pazite, znači ako ćete tako je negirati rečenicu, onda se glavni glagol mora upotrijebiti u osnovnom obliku. Dakle, I didn't go, tako je. I didn't go to the office party last night, I was too tired. 7. Any time to take a lunch break yesterday, I was too busy. Yesterday, tako je, bravo. I didn't have, znači Mirza, imamo opet yesterday kao indikator, dakle, konkretnog vremena u prošlosti kada se nešto desilo. Dakle, pogotovo u slučaju recimo ovog indikatora yesterday koji je vrlo konkretan, dakle very specific, so you should use past tense here. 8. Patrick any work again yesterday. His boss is not happy about it. Okay, so he didn't do. And the last one here, I yet. Znači nisam još nešto uradila. Dakle, nisam. Ako kažete I didn't get, onda ste time u stvari isključili mogućnost da se to ikada desi. Znači to bi bilo neka završena radnja, odnosno isključena mogućnost da će se to uopšte desiti. Dakle, možemo reći, ako ćete već sa glagolom get, onda možemo reći I haven't got ili gotten the new manual yet ili I haven't read the new manual yet. Znači to se nešto još nije desilo od nekog momenta u prošlosti do sada. Dakle, zbog toga yet, ali naravno postoji mogućnost da će se to desiti nekada u budućnosti. Ok. Može, evo kažem, mislim ja u principu, rekla sam malo prije, nisam htjela da vas opterećujem dodatno ovim pravilima koje se odnose na način na koje se tvore vremena, dakle, zbog toga što, evo, pretpostavljam da ste to naravno radili u školi jako puno puta, odnosno do sada ste to čuli jako puno puta, ali evo, dobro je te stvari ipak ponoviti. Dobro, može svakako, evo, sljedeći put, da. U lekcijama, znači u dokumentima će vam biti to jasno navedeno. Ok, dakle, ne znam jeste li gledali ove dokumente, do sada je, čini mi se, u dokumentima obuhvaćeno vrijeme present simple i continuous. Imat ćete naravno opet past, ovo što smo danas radili, past simple i continuous i present perfect, i u tim dokumentima će biti navedena pravila koja se odnose na tvorbu svakako. Ali evo, mi ćemo po potrebi o tome popričati dodatno i u ovim terminima za online časove. Eto ga. Ima li još nekih pitanja? Možemo praviti kombinacije, da. Za sve što vam eventualno u nekom momentu nije jasno ili što ne razumijete, molim vas slobodno me ili prekinete ili postavite pitanja, ja pratim ono što vi pišete tako da mogu reagovati odmah. Ok. Da, mislim samim tim ti je naravno teže da pratiš ako sve radimo na engleskom. Evo, Nerma vam se ponudila da vam pomogne. Tako da, evo, ali svakako možemo, yes, Adnane, you can go now, it's lunch time, yeah, have a nice lunch. Znači, za još neke od vas koji eventualno nisu do sada imali priliku da uče engleski, za one kojima je možda eventualno teško da prate nastavu na engleskom, molim vas slobodno recite, ja ću pokušati da prilagodim ovaj način rada i aktivnosti koje sam planirala svima vama, pa evo da svi imamo neke koristi od toga, naravno. Okay, so I wish you all a nice, of course, rest of the day and the weekend, and I hope to see you all next week. Eto ga, odmorite se preko vikenda, vidimo se opet iduće sedmice. Hvala na pažnji i prijatno svima.